Hello and welcome to the Vassaliero Mail channel. My name is Michael and today we continue our campaign in Europa Universalis 4 as Russia. In the last episode we crushed the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, occupied all of their territories and pillaged quite many of their provinces. We also trashed their treasury, we took all of their money, we made them pay reparations, and thus we restored our own treasury. We had 2 loans, we repaid them, and now we are sending our troops back home. And since our manpower isn't destroyed by this war, we can afford to start expansion in some other direction. And what I was thinking about exactly is to attack the Uzbeks, as well as we might wanna establish some more colonies in the east. Let's take a look at the devastation map mode, because there might be some provinces in which we can mothball our forts, more or less. So basically, do not mothball this one and do not do this here, neither in Novgorod and Vyborg, but everywhere else we can afford to do it and thus secure some additional income. And we aren't yet coring the newly conquered provinces because I want for our war exhaustion to go down somewhat, at least a wee bit, before we go any further. And there's a new governmental reform we can take, which is legitimation of power. Okay. I like this one because it allows me to convert provinces faster. Okay. And I mean, that's a cool governmental reform and all, but all these treaties about republic and all this stuff that they have, that Lockean, Rousseauian and all the kind of stuff that they have, I mean, it's only applicable here. Maybe also in countries like Russia, maybe countries like Ottomans, and I don't really think that, but everywhere else in the world it's like, it's rule by the sword is called like kratocracy, the rule of the strongest, and they didn't care about those treaties at all. Treatises, or however those things called, works of those philosophers. But yet we have to choose one of those, even if we are playing like, you know, some, I don't know, chief in somewhere Australia or here. They didn't care one bit about this sort of stuff. Too savage to care about this sort of stuff anyway. Now, let's get this. And let's start sending our forces to the east. Okay. How many troops they have? If they have any. Let's actually go in an alphabetical order. Uzbek. Oh, okay, they don't have anything. I guess 1 army shall be enough. Go there, buddy. Also, not even Polotsk is enough to sustain these sort of armies, unfortunately. There will be rebellions, obviously, but we shall keep an eye on them. And we might want to start annexing Bashkiria. I don't have a need in them anyway, anymore. Let's improve relationships with them. But one thing, okay, we don't have that modifier due to the beautiful privilege that we have for our burghers, or not burghers, our boyars. These guys are allied to Nogai, Chagatai and Orochone. Chagatais are these small guys. And no guys are here, we can actually vassalize them if we so desire. Whoa, 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 not so fast. Great expectation. Okay, let's lose some prestige and autonomy, I don't care about that. And here we can lose some money or get some local unrest and local good produce. I don't care about that. So now let us split these armies, send one to Tobolsk. I mean, if I understand correctly, yes, they have all the cores that we need to take for the mission. Or, wait a second. 10 provinces. Oh, okay, so we would have to attack the Kazakhs as well. Damn it. Not good. Because if you see, their allies are the Ottomans. And they won't be vassalized by us because they have more than 100 development. What can save us is if somebody attacks them and destroys them, that can actually work, but I don't really believe that would be the case. Now, what is our war exhaustion right now? 259 to 40. Let's do that. Let's wait 5 months. And once we have it at 0, we actually might start coring the newly conquered provinces. This monopoly. Wait a second. Let me take a look at our actual privileges that we have. I wonder if we can finally give them the private trade fleets. Yeah, we can. We'll give them that. And we probably shall revoke the monopoly. Okay. Bashkiria, we can start converting them or annexing them. So, oh, missionaries aren't working because of this goddamn religious zeal. Okay, instead we shall send them to other provinces, to Zhytomyr and Ovruch. We can also enforce religious unity here. We don't need it here, I guess, anymore. Not for next 10 years at very least. Okay. Okay, 1 more month and we can start coring them. Okay, and thinking about it, we can always do that later. We shall invest in here. Thankfully we do have enough points to core every single one of them. And once this is done, let's see. Yeah, we shouldn't get any ideas for now. Here we shall attack. Okay, Orochone will not help them. And I don't really care much about that. When it comes to no guys, I was thinking about actually vassalizing them. They do have some cores in Timurid, so might be a good idea. In such case, let's send a second army here. Let's split it in 2. Send one detachment to Yaik and the second detachment to Guriev. With these 2 armies we shall destroy Nogais, we shall vassalize them, and since we are going to annex Bashkiria, we will be able to still keep it under the limit. Okay, do not serve them, yes. I hate serfdom. As much as I like pre-revolutionary Russia and most things about it, serfdom was an ugly stain on its history. So, and now let's attack these guys. Transoxiana will join. I don't need that. I guess I will be able to vassalize them in any case. They don't have much in terms of development. And so there we go. And why would you want military access? No. I won't give you anything. Why would I? To Omsk and further to the south. Good. I mean, there's nothing to talk about, quite honestly. There's no threat to our forces or anything of this sort. Walk in the park, nothing more. And let's besiege their capital. And we destroyed the army that was there in the first place. Yes, no guys are dealt with. We shall destroy this rebel army they have and we vassalize them afterwards. Or we might instead just outright take their territories. We do have claims on them anyway. Dealt with, no need for that. Whatever. Let's send this army to Astrakhan. When it comes to you, boy, so you wouldn't want to be my vassal quite yet, but I don't care. You shall record all of these bad boys. Can't create a new state in here. Core it. And let's keep converting these provinces. We took their capital, which was a pretty easy thing to do. And now we can send our forces to the south. And it's funny how Ming has this one province in here, while the actual emperor placeholder. Wait a second. It's Ming. It's still Ming, despite the fact that this is the Shung guys that are stronger and bigger and whatever, but they are not the emperor apparently. Interesting. Okay, so oh, come on. Global trade appeared in Moscow, which is good. Would you like to accept the peace treaty now? Not quite yet. Let's send these. Okay, he doesn't have any siege creeps anyway, so whatever. Wouldn't make a difference if we sent him there. I mean, at least as far as I know, if the general doesn't have any siege creeps, it will be the same as if you send an army without a general to besiege a province. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not really a great expert in this game. And yes, these annoying Protestants converted yet one additional province to Protestantism, this time is Viborg. Okay, there's nothing I can do about it, I guess. Oh, would you look at that? Chagatai send an army here. I mean, I don't have to deal with you in any case. Oh, damn it, I wouldn't be able to peace out you alone. Why wouldn't you accept the peace treaty, though? I need you to accept it in order to finish this war. Not good. Let's send these guys there. No, no, and no. Leave me alone with your stuff. There's a revolt in Slutsk. Okay, now my allies are actually doing it wrong. No focus at all. I don't need you to follow my armies. Yeah. Because now they're just following them and thus causing a lot of attrition. Okay. No, guys, come on. You are crushed. There's nothing you can do. And now we are losing innovativeness. We need 40 more military points. We'll have them in the end of this year, if there won't be any events. Okay, we took their capital. Convert this. And we shall crush this army, and afterwards they hopefully will accept the peace treaty. That was their only army. Yeah, finally. Now you're making at least some sense. Thank you. Always happy to have happy allies. We can placate their rulers a couple times and try to improve our relationships. Okay, now basically we don't have to do anything about it. Just piece them out and hope that we have enough war score to do so. Okay, it would appear that we actually do have. Yeah, we can do something like this, or we can leave Tanutua like outside of our sphere. Historically, Russia never controlled it. It was under the Chinese rule. So maybe we should leave it like this. So this and all of your money. Thank you. And now we can send our forces. Say one we shall send to Novosibirsk and one to Krasnoyarsk. We can also start colonizing Sayan and Ust-Kut. And even these provinces, huh? Okay, that's about it. And also, these are now West or Eastern Siberia, and as I said before, we can now establish some trade companies in here. Okay, and this army we shall send to the west. Let's see if we can revoke any development in our Tatar provinces. Especially those that have more than 5. I don't care much about those that have less or 5 exactly. Okay, everything else will be easy to convert. Let's start doing that. So we can convert these guys to Ryazanian, Voronezh to Ryazanian, Simbersk to Muscovite, Caesarion to Muscovite, Samara. Okay, we can't do that quite yet. Okay, good. Kurgan can be converted to Muscovite. Will do for now. Okay, so the annexation of Bashkiria is going on slowly. We should start thinking about slowly coring these guys. And also if there's any possibility to revoke development. Not really. In any case, let's see. Let's wait a couple of months, we will be able to lose all of our war exhaustion that way. Okay, so Nizhny Novgorod, Smolensk. Oh no, damn it, I don't want them to get any more in Kazan though. Like, I really don't want to. This one is already converted, but Kazan. Nah. Wouldn't spend any money on that. Nothing else we can colonize. I see. But now we can core at least these guys. There we go. That's a lot of provinces we managed to conquer. Okay, these are all our colonies, so I don't care about those. We are still getting quite good money. We can actually mothball all of our forts again. Most of them anyway. And so it's a peaceful time for us. We finally can get the tech. Cavalry shock, which is nice. And I've been thinking about it, we can actually convert Finland to a march. Age of absolutism, okay, interesting. So if we convert it to a march, they will bring us a lot more troops in every given war. And they are fairly developed as well. Weather the troubles, so complete the time of troubles, disaster, or reach the age of absolutism without triggering it. Yay! Good stuff. Now we will be able to revoke one more development points in August, and we shall be able to convert to Muscovite for cheap. And so the religious war in the empire, okay, it hasn't begun. I expected it would start, but no. Actually, no. And I wanted to improve relationship with these guys as well, so let's start doing that. Okay. Everything is going swimmingly. lost this guy, we can hire a new one. One thing I was, or rather been wondering about is whether or not we can fossilize Riga, or alternatively whether or not Livonia has a claim on them. They do not have a claim on them, but I do. So we might want to take it. It's an important trading city, so that's that. And that's quite a lot of money we're getting, mostly from Commonwealth and reparations, interestingly. Siberian separatists, I see, and those are mostly in these areas. I'll send an army there to deal with these annoying boys. Also, do we have any missions? We do. And they want me to build a marketplace in this province, and I'm more than happy to oblige. One thing we might also want to do is to build a manufactory or manufactories in Nizhny Novgorod and Beloyarsky. That will do. Money to make more money. There we go. Another thing that I'm interested in is rivals. No, manpower total. Okay, so the Otoskans have a lot of total number of troops, but they have no manpower whatsoever. So, that's tempting. Very tempting. We do have claims on these whole territory. We might want to give at least parts of it to Crimea. Or actually they have claims on most of it anyway. Not claims, the cores even, so we shall see how it goes. We can build yet another manufactory in Tobolsk. There we go. Everything is going swimmingly. That is a matter of fact. Oh, and there's an alarm clock. So we would have to finish the episode right now. Well, a pretty chill episode compared to the previous one. But still, we made our borders look even more beautiful. And it will be the most beautiful when we annex Bashkiria and actually spread our influence all the way to the east. But even the way it is right now, it is beautiful. And I hope you enjoy it. In any case, my friends, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.